For our group project, we attended 2 different activities for victim services. The first activity we attended was at RCTC on April 5th. It was the kickoff for Sexual Assault Awareness Month, which is now in April going on. It was called Where Do You Draw the Line? This was in the atrium, and we were asking students from RCTC and Winona State different ways to say yes or no to sex. This is to bring awareness to everyone, just to kind of think about different ways that people may say things when it comes to sex, so you can kind of learn other people's boundaries. There was a website that you can go to, which is www.whereisyourline.org, which you can check out, which has different blogs and different informational pieces about where you draw your line. The second activity we attended was defining the sexual boundaries and sexual violence. It was on Wednesday, April 14th, from 10 to 11, and another one from 11 to 12. And it was a little information about Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and also we watched a video that was about kind of the ideas that people have on college campuses about rape, some of the myths about it, and then also was a video they told a story of a girl who had been gang raped by 3 football players, and her story and what she had to go through, and also a little bit about her case. This is kind of, in the video they talked a lot about the blame and how a lot of us blame the women, and why did the woman let herself get drunk, why did the woman not take care of herself, and it's trying to switch that idea over to we need to start placing the blame on the person who's assaulting the other person. So when a person is drunk, we don't take advantage of them. We need to make sure we have buddy systems and work on prevention to try to help keep each other safe and from getting assaulted from other people. And then also when it does happen, we need to look at the assailant and not the victim, that it's not their fault, and so to bring awareness to that.
I don't want to sound really bad, but if it's easier to have sex with a girl's drunk. It's horrible to say, but it's true. I mean, they're gonna be more inclined to say yes because they're often drunk enough not to say no.
I guess it would really suck to like have someone be your friend and do that to you, and to think that someone is a certain kind of person and they end up being kind of evil.
People are young and hormones are raging, and people are partying, and they're not really thinking about what exactly is happening.
If a girl claims that she got date raped, the guy is, it will tear his life apart. Like, now, especially how we are now, schools aren't just going to cover it up anymore. It's become an issue. So it's a very powerful tool, it's a very powerful, it's great power that a woman has to say this kind of
thing. No matter what the situation is, if you're under the influence of alcohol or marijuana or drugs, then it's no right for any individual to control or to exert his own force over them.
A lot of people don't pay attention to it unless it happens to someone close to you or it happens to you. I would hate to have anyone go through what I've been through, and it was horrible. It was horrible. It was like a nightmare. It's a nightmare. He left out a little information that his 2 friends would be at the house, and I had an instinct, that told me, my gut feeling told me not to do it. Not to go in there, don't do it, don't do it. But I told him this. I told him, I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't feel comfortable going in the house with 2 other guys there, And he put me at ease, and he was telling me, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll protect you.
Common sense. If you're gonna, a lot of it is the girl's responsibility. If a girl is gonna get completely and totally wasted, and girls do, they go out at night and they say, hey, I'm gonna get trash, as do guys, and if they're gonna get in that state, it sounds horrible, but it is partly their own fault.
All I was expecting was, kissing and making out. I wasn't expecting nothing more than that. But then he started trying to take off my pants, my jeans, trying to unzip it. And I was like telling him no. But at that point, I was weak, you know, I couldn't really struggle. By the time I figured out what he was trying to do, he had my pants off already, and he was having sex with me. And all I could see, I was laying there, all I could see is four guys watching while he was taking advantage of me. I felt if I tried to fight back, that they could really hurt me. These guys were big guys, 3 football players, 3 college football players. They had a videotape, and they had my legs wide open, taking turns holding my legs, and penetrating me with a bottle. That's what I can remember. I found out that they weren't going to prosecute the guys. I felt hurt, I felt sad, and I felt angry. I felt so violated, so ashamed, so dirty. It was just terrible, terrible, terrible.